The title of today's story is Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, so let's start the story. Once upon a time, there lived a poor woodcutter named Alibaba in a small village in Persia. He was very kind-hearted and always ready to help the needy despite his modest means. Alibaba lived with his wife Maryam in a small hut on the outskirts of the village. He used to go to the forest every day to cut wood and earn his living by selling it in the market. One sunny morning, while Alibaba was chopping wood, he heard the sound of horses. He quickly hid behind a tree and saw a group of 40 thieves heading towards a rocky hill. The leader of the thieves, a tall man with fierce looks, stopped in front of a large rock and shouted, "Open up, Sim Sim!" Alibaba was surprised when the rock magically opened up, revealing a hidden cave. The thieves entered the cave and the rock closed behind them. Curiosity overcame Alibaba. After the thieves left the cave, he carefully went near the rock and said, "Open up, Sim Sim." The rock shook and the door of the cave opened. Alibaba entered the cave. Inside he found heaps of gold, silver and precious gems. Alibaba filled his sack with as much treasure as he could carry and hurried home to show it to Maryam. Maryam was overjoyed but also worried about the danger of keeping such a secret. They decided to bury the treasure behind their house and use it wisely. However, Alibaba's greedy brother, Qasim, notices his newfound wealth and demands to know its source. Reluctantly, Alibaba tells him about the cave and the magic words. The next day, Qasim, motivated by greed, went to the cave. He said, "Open up, Sim Sim," and went inside. Seeing the treasure inside, Qasim went crazy. He started collecting as much treasure as he could. In his greed for treasure, Qasim forgot the magic words. When the thieves returned, he was trapped inside. Realizing that someone has learned their secret, the thieves kill Qasim and leave his body in the cave as a warning. Several days passed when Qasim did not return home, so his wife asked Alibaba for help. Alibaba went into the cave and found his brother's dead body. Seeing him, Alibaba started crying bitterly and brought him back for a proper burial. He was saddened by his brother's greed and vowed to be more careful with the treasure. Meanwhile, the leader of the thieves discovers that Qasim's body is missing and realizes that someone else knows their secret. The thieves decided to find and eliminate the intruder. Disguising himself, he inquired in the surrounding villages whether anyone in the village had recently died. He came to know from a Hakim Baba that Alibaba's elder brother Qasim had recently died. They immediately understood that the person who knew the secret of the treasure could be Alibaba. Disguising himself as an oil merchant, the leader of the thieves took 40 big barrels to Alibaba's house. He had filled only one barrel with oil. The thieves had hidden all the barrels in the rest. He asked for shelter, claiming he needed a place to stay overnight. Maryam, who was quick and observant, went out to examine the barrel. She checked the first barrel and found oil in it. Unaware of the danger, Maryam and Alibaba welcomed the merchant into their home. But at night, when Maryam was approaching the room, she heard a whisper from inside and realized the danger. She shook the barrel and the sound of thieves came from it. She immediately formulated a plan. She boiled oil in a large pot and poured it into each barrel, killing the hidden thieves. At midnight, when the leader of the thieves went to call his companions, he saw that all the thieves had been killed. Immediately he tried to run away, but Maryam and Alibaba, along with the villagers, caught him. Alibaba was revered as a hero for his bravery and cleverness. Years passed, and Alibaba and Maryam lived a life of prosperity and happiness. He kept helping the needy people and everyone in the village loved him. Alibaba never forgot the lesson he learned from his brother's greed and remained humble and generous throughout his life. And so, Alibaba and Maryam lived happily ever after.